Hello, it's me again. I apologize for my stuttering in the video because I had to record this like at most 3 times because one, my sister kept coming in here, and yes, I have a sister, she's very annoying. And second of all, my mom actually came in here when I was in the middle of reading the script, so I had to pause there, and I didn't really want the audio to sound really bad because of that sudden pause and the recording there. So I apologize for the stuttering. I just really didn't want to re-record it like 5 or 6 more times until I got it perfect. So I'm hoping that this is good enough. And I'm sorry for my Keebo voice not being the absolute best. I'm, like I said before in my Kaito video, the one that I posted yesterday or whenever, depending on when you're watching this. I'm not the best at male voices, so I really apologize for not sounding exactly like Keebo, but anyways, I hope you enjoy, and have a great day. Bye, Nora! Hi, listener. Yes, I understand that's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm really sorry to wake you up, though. So, I was wondering if I could rant to you about something. I completely understand if you don't want to, because, like I said, it's literally 3 o'clock in the morning, and usually people aren't up at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I really want to discuss this topic with you because I find it to be very interesting. You'll let me come in? Thank you. I really appreciate this. Is that alright if I sit on the bed with you? Alright. So, what I want to discuss is about one show and one movie. One of them is obviously an anime, and then the other one's a Disney movie, so you may catch my drift where I'm going from here, but I'll still explain. So, have you ever heard of the anime My Hero Academia? Alright, and then have you ever heard of the quote-unquote new Disney movie Encanto? I don't really think it's that new, but it still feels kind of new, to me at least. Alright, but anyway, my point is that I believe that Encanto is basically just a Disney ripoff of My Hero Academia, if you really just catch my drift. So would you like to listen to my reasonings on why I believe this? Alright. So, first of all, both of the characters have, both of the, movies/shows have to do with powers and people gaining powers. And, each power is unique to each person. And then in both of the movies/shows, both of the main characters don't have powers. Of course, Izuku gets his powers later on in the show. Meanwhile, Mirabel doesn't, but I feel like we still shouldn't ignore how similar that is. And while I'm on the topic of powers, I should also mention that in both shows and movies, you get your powers at a young age, like 5 or 6. And yeah, I guess it is true that not everyone in Encanto gets powers. It's only the people in the Madrigal family, and those powers are supposed to be used for quote-unquote helpful purposes, like Luisa helps like carry the donkeys back to where they are supposed to be, like when they get out. Isabella does something, I don't know, barely even watched the show, but all I know is the plot, so. But in My Hero Academia, some people decide to use their powers to become a hero, which could also be looked as helping someone. And yeah, then you might argue, but then you might argue that, everyone in UA, uses their powers for helpful purposes, but then, what I'm saying doesn't make sense. Sorry, I'm not using my brain that well right at the moment. I apologize if I'm being confusing. I'll just move on to my next point. I apologize for that. So I guess now I'm going to explain the characters' personalities that were basically just copied and pasted. If you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. So, basically, Louisa, who is the strong one, which I mentioned earlier, her personality really does remind me of All Might, and I feel like it's almost the exact same. I feel like the only thing that they changed was her name, was the name. I mean, obviously they would have to change the name. I mean, there's no denying that fact. And the gender. And basically, yeah, practically the same as All Might. And they practically have the same power, too. But they're both strong. I mean, I get that being strong isn't all that All Might can do, but it's pretty much what you would first think of when you see him. Am I right? Next, I'm gonna explain the one with Isabella. So yeah, Isabella is basically just the perfect character, you know, the perfect sassy character, who everyone thinks is absolutely adorable and perfect. Probably not adorable. Who knows? But literally, she has the personality of Katsuki Bakugo, you know, the one who's like, die, 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 all the time. But yeah, they're basically the exact same person, and they're both the jerk characters. I would say a bad word, but I don't find that to be right. You know, I don't really swear often, so it kind of feels wrong whenever I do. But yeah, let's just say that that both of them are the ASS character. And I mean, I also did talk to Shuichi about this, and he does agree with me, so, I mean, that's kind of a fair point, too, so. And, they're basically just the same person, but with the different gender, and, I mean, obviously, and different powers. I mean, Isabella can control flowers, if I'm correct. I don't know much about their powers, but I just know basically what they can do. I don't know the whole backstory behind it, and Bakugo can obviously, you know, emit explosions from his hands using his sweat. It's kind of confusing, to me, at least. And I guess you could even say that they copied Himiko Toga's quirk, not the Himiko that we have here. I literally just said Himiko Toga, so don't get the wrong idea. The Himiko that we have here at the Killing Game doesn't even know how to shapeshift. But the Himiko Toga quirk, I'm just gonna say Toga. Toga's quirk is basically just Camilo's gift, but Toga just has to drink someone else's blood in order to turn into that person. Meanwhile, Camilo just turns into that person. I just kind of find it to be the exact same. It's the exact same, except there's no blood involved. But yeah, you probably get my point. I've been rambling on for a while. I apologize for messing up anything. I wonder how long we were talking about this for. I should probably check the time. Wait, it's 4 a.m.? I should probably let you go back to sleep. Sorry again for waking you up at 3 in the morning. Just to rant about something stupid. Oh, and thanks for listening to me rant about this. I guess I'll see you later. I guess I'll see you at breakfast later. Bye, listener.